You'll see the man doing the graffiti, and then the other guy, presumably taking pictures, clad in a navy blue blazer and an ascot, which already has earned him the attention of Town and Country magazine, holding a glass of wine, looking on. That's 32-year-old Duncan Lloyd, an assistant city solicitor who has worked for the city's law department since 2011. The cost of removing the vandalism is estimated to be between $3,000 and $10,000, but that isn't the only issue here. As of now, Lloyd has not been charged with any crime and still has his job. Would that be the case if he graffitied anything else, like maybe F. Hillary? Joining me now, veteran criminal defense attorney William Brennan, who's representing Duncan Lloyd, and Joe DeFelice, the chair of the Philadelphia Republican Party. Counselor Brennan, I know you. You're good at what you do. But how are you going to defend this?
I don't think, and I hope I never have to defend this, Michael. I hate to lawyer up immediately, but you described my client as a participant, and you said if he graffitied anything. The only thing my client had in his hand in that video is a glass of red wine. And in our Commonwealth, to be merely present when a crime occurs does not impute culpability. And the video clearly...
Well, it's hard for me to tell from the video. It's hard for me to tell from the video, but it seems as if he may be filming with a cell phone. Doesn't that make him an accessory? Isn't there a conspiracy going on here?
Absolutely not. It would be analogous to two guys leaving a bar and walking to their car, and one guy deciding to urinate publicly against the wall of a home or business. The other guy has no prior knowledge of that. And in this case, the video simply shows my client with a glass of wine in his hand. His other hand is primarily in his pocket, and then there appears to be a scenario where he may or may not take either a still shot or a video, but you can't impute his intention for taking that. If it was posted somewhere, if in fact a video or a cell phone photo exists and he posted it on social media, different story. But that video clearly exculpates Duncan Lloyd. He keeps his distance.
Hey, Joe.
He doesn't participate, and he is not guilty of anything.
Hey, Joe, I think let's talk the politics here, all right? A little less law and a little more politics for you, Joe DeFelice. I think Counselor Brennan figures he's going to be just fine and his client will be fine because Trump got trounced in the city of Philadelphia. What's the registration edge, like 7-1 against you these days? If the spray paint had said F. Hillary, if the spray paint had said F. Hillary, whoever did it would probably be in solitary confinement right now, don't you think?
We're not even having this discussion right now, Michael, if that was the case. Mayor Kenny is left of left. He supports every liberal cause. And in this situation, we wouldn't even be having this discussion. He would have been out tweeting day one. Now it's taking a wait-and-see attitude. So, I mean, this is your new Democratic Party, right? The wine glass, the ascot, the blazer. It's a coastal party. You know, they just reelected Nancy Pelosi. And it's Chestnut Hill. It's Pine Street to Vine Street in the city of Philadelphia. They lost their blue-collar base, and this is what they do. They block traffic when people are trying to get home from work. It's the snowflakes. It's the millennial crowd that doesn't want, people to get home from work, and it's not my president, and I can graffiti because nothing's going to happen to me. Look, that's the new Democratic Party, and if you don't buy into that, well, then come on over to us because we could sure use your help here in the city.
Hey, Brennan, you're not going to let him wear that ascot in court, are you?
Michael, I just heard DeFelice go on some roll about Vine Street to Pine Street. I care about one guy, Duncan Lloyd. He did absolutely nothing wrong here, and it is my hope he's been totally cooperative. But when I hear Joe and I are Northeast Philly guys. We come from almost the same neighborhood. When I was a kid, we all wore army jackets. We called them Parkwood tuxedos. Apparently, in Chestnut Hill, you wear ascots. And, Mike, I know, you may wear an ascot, Michael, I don't know. But I know that without the wine glass,
only on weekends,
ascot, it's not it's not sensational.
But Bill,
I have to focus on Duncan Lloyd. Duncan Lloyd did nothing wrong.
All right, listen, I'm laughing along with some of this, but vandalism was committed here. Shouldn't he, even if I buy into him not breaking the law, and I'm not sure about that, but shouldn't he be held to a higher standard? He's an officer of the court. He's a city lawyer.
Michael, what should he do? Should he have tackled the guy and thereby committed assault? And no one knows what he's done in the intervening days. I'm not going to comment specifically on an ongoing investigation. He's been totally cooperative. And Mike, if he's guilty of anything, which he's not, he had one too many glasses of wine on Thanksgiving. If that's a crime, I'd be doing life. This gentleman did not participate in any criminal activity. And I agree, I disagree, with Joe, and frankly with you, Michael, about whether it says blank Trump or blank Hillary. If it said go Phillies, it doesn't matter to me. My guy had a glass of wine in his hand, not a can of Krylon.